During team settings, let's select Air Force will be selected. Ready. Team ready.
The Magnolia Bowl, often overlooked in the pantheon of great rivalries, but this has always been fierce, and both of these teams know if they survive and advance from here, a host of opportunities lie ahead. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call. College kick return. Normal.
And the Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone is selected.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good
Entering play
return on the
call.
interception.
Formation.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake over it.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium.
And he runs it in for the score.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Safe man lift.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that
Entering
touchdown. That
play
QB
call.
knew
Onside
this
base.
was a
There are
golden
3
opportunity and
categories.
boy, he
Base
took advantage.
onside is selected. Normal.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but
Entering
none to
play
be
call.
found as he
Coach
stopped at the
suggestions.
23.
There are 8 categories.
LSU
You
will
have
dive
12
into the playbook
options.
here on
The corner
offense.
is selected.
Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back
Entering
into the
play
run.
call.
Yeah, or
Coach
find him an easy
suggestions.
handoff.
There
Just
are
hand
8
the football off,
categories.
maybe
You
get the
have
ground
12
game going,
options.
maybe jumpstart this
HBC
offense.
selected.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The
Entering play
pressure there
call.
caused the
Coach
missed timing.
suggestions. There are 8
The quarterback was in
categories.
a
You
world of
have 12
trouble there. He
options.
was under
Tight
pressure.
ends
He
is
knew he was going to
selected.
get hits. He was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another
Entering play
incompletion
call.
on
Coach
third down.
suggestions. There are 8
You know, on a third and short
categories.
like that, you just
Clear.
have to
There
have
are 8
great chemistry
formation.
between the
There are
quarterback
tight
and his
open. There
receiver.
are
They just
Dixie
couldn't
spot.
get on the same page. Now it's hits up fourth down.
Speed option. MTN flood. Wing trio WK.
The Tigers will try to pick it up on fourth down. Offense changing the play. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. At midfield, he's got room. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Durham.
Entering play
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
HB slip screen is selected.
To throw again. Here's a hit. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
That's a really good job by this defense.
Inside zone.
The back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Inside zone.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. LSU quick to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first one.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Line getting set on second down.
617 is selected.
Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He breaks a tackle. And the defense settled in to stop that one game.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Brought down, though, looks as if LSU will pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Wide trips WK.
And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't make the connection, and the defense running on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Another one falls incomplete. I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the
Entering play ball,
13-yard line.
wide trips WK.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Turnover can swing momentum.
This quarterback is having success throwing on the opening drive in the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down. The defense is expecting it like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
They'll send the back in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Bringing the heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Stribling. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his
There are
fingers.
3 categories.
Guys,
You
you
have
just
11
say
options.
Magnolia
Cover
Boy.
any-
It sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
In Ole Miss and LSU, anything but charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleon.
Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game
Entering
summary.
play call.
Heading in the opposite
There are
directions
3
now as we
categories.
crank it
You
up in the
have 11
second.
options. Tempo 2 is selected. Stack.
So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw again. The sweet feet buy a little time. That's caught. It's Wallace. They're now out across the 40, and
Entering
he's out
play
of bounds
call.
at the
Stack.
42.
There are 3 categories. You
I like
have
the decision
15
by the quarterback here.
options.
Just
Michael
get the
Free
ball
is
out of your
select
hands,
any.
get it to your
Cover
playmaker.
3
A lot of
catch.
times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Stribling. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot off.
Going for the big play. And he ran
Entering
away
play
with
call.
the
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't
Entering
always
play
work that
call.
way, but when
Onside
you do,
base. There are
man,
3
the energy, the
categories.
crowd,
College
everybody's
kick
into
return.
it. Now the other team better respond.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll haul down the
Entering play
returner
call.
to start us on the next drive.
Close. There are 2 categories. You have 10 options. Rocket toss is selected.
Back to throw, it's Gus Meyer. Lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big
Entering play
hit there
call.
forces
Close.
second
There
down.
are 2 categories.
And that can be frustrating to
You
watch
have 10
running backs
options.
not make
Rocket
plays
toss
like
is
a receiver,
selected.
but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of
Entering
focus, but I
play
think
call.
those footsteps
Pocket
are close
toss.
enough where he heard it.
Empty.
A big third down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready.
Close.
Quarterback may change this route. He'll throw on third down. And the pressure was too
Entering
much.
play
They
call.
get him at
Coach
the 15.
suggestions. There are 8 categories.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out.
Options.
And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to...
Oh, he faked it, snapped it to the up end. They are all
Entering
over
play
that one. They
live.
tried
There
to
are 3
fake it, no
categories.
one,
You
and I
have
mean
11
no one
options.
was
Tempo
moved.
2 is selected.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm not a fan
Outside,
of fake
third.
punts. I'd rather put my offense on the field, and guys that do this for a living all the time are really good at it, but tried to sneak attack, and it did not work.
Entering play call.
And he
Live.
is just
There are 3
engulfed at
categories.
the
You
line
have
by this
11 options.
giant
Cover
defensive
4
tackle.
quarters is selected.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab on the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He turns that loose down the right side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can hop on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive done.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Keep half.
The play action fake. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Categories. You have 15 options. Formation. There are prevent. Time. Rush. There are 4 categories. Concept. There are 6. Cover 2. Cover 2 man. There are 10 cover 2 man.
It'll be third and
Spread.
long.
Pass.
From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. And it won't make the connection. Going for the big play.
Suggestions.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again.
Audible. Seam flat. Cancel.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
Pistol.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Categories.
So now it's second and long.
Builds why wheel is selected. Posts it.
Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Well, that essentially ends up being third down. You're taking a deep shot. Because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's open on the right. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
Penny, there are 3 categories.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
I'm impressed with this
Entering play
defense, man,
call,
because that
rush,
QB
there
is
are
lightning
categories.
fast. You
You
see
have
how
18
fast that defender was
options.
able to get to
Cover
him
one,
and force the
Robert,
incompletion.
spread.
Wow.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it's incomplete after taking a
Entering
shot
play
on
call,
2nd down.
rush,
They're
there are
staring
four
at 3rd.
categories. You have 18 options.
DB does an outstanding
Three,
job
normal,
here on
time
the
blitz
deep
3.
pass, locating the
Cover 3,
football.
no. Cover 3
No
wasn't.
PI,
Cover 2 man.
able to swat it away passing.
They'll come to the
Spread.
line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
Entering, attention, pop up, the connection to your peer has been lost, exit game. Entering home screen, play friend is selected. Entering, create game screen, you have 7 options, fatigue option is set to none, is selected. Select online friends 11. Cricket, Tweety, King, Sub, Inflip, Off, Texas 210B, YDC underscore Cam 205, press, cross button to select, entering, leave session pop up, yes. Entering home screen, play friend is selected. Play now is selected. Road to the CFP is selected. Entering DOS Hub screen home. Matchmaking 100. Ohio State Buckeyes. Searching for opponent. Estimated wait time 10 seconds. Notification, HAVIN2VHAFULLEST has joined the lobby.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we see the number 17 in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Entering play call screen.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Nickel. Tempadu.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a crease. It's sticky. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get into the ground.
There are 6 categories. You have 36 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
The Buckeye crowd alive on first down. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
There are 6 categories.
And
You
wait
have
just
36
a second. The
options.
official's going to
Blitz
take a
is
second
selected.
look at this one.
Entering play call
So after
over.
reviewing
There
the
are 6
undisputable
categories.
video
You have
evidence, the
36
replay booth has
options.
decided to overturn
Blitz
the
is
call.
selected.
The Red Raiders will have it first and 10. Running to the left. Runs through the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back.
Entering
Great
play
job
call
by the
over.
defense,
There
and
are 6
he'll have to take the
categories.
loss.
You have 36 options.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. They bring him down, but
Entering
not
play
before he's able
call,
to pick
single
up the
mud.
first
There are
down.
6 categories. You have
Now, you put those slot
Texas
receivers in there,
foreman.
and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State. Right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that.
And the defense gets where he's bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already had 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. So the opening drive of the game, and you spin it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over. Not the start this offense won.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
There are 8 categories.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Field shrinks.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. Only 15 options. Advantage
I've never heard
selected.
it put that way, but it's a dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on
Entering
him.
play
He can just
call,
post
you
him
have
up.
5 options.
Linebacker
Kickoff
can run
elected
by him. So
selected.
that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, and not much
Entering
to be
play
found
call,
as he stopped
formation.
at the
There are
18.
6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Options set over G24 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2, 5 is selected. Overachieve. There are 2
They'll start this
categories.
drive
You
from
have
the
24
18-yard
options.
line.
Cover, spread.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that well. Good coverage.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup and playing some serious snaps.
Makes the grab. Really
Entering
nice
play
job
call,
to get him past the
reflex. There are 2
sticks, pick up the first
formation.
down at the 30.
There are 6 categories.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Red Raiders racing to the line in a hurry up. Makes the catch. It's sticky. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And not much going on now. They just get rid of it. They'll play another down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls out.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On He'll throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense does the work itself with the pick six.
Entering, attention, pop up. The connection to your peer has been lost. Exit game. Entering Boss Hub screen home. You have 2 options. You have 3 options. Play game 9 is selected.